Hello, YouTube pipe smokers. It's Nathan back with another video. I am smoking my Bones Bent Dublin, which has been getting a nice color to it over the time that I've owned it. It's probably my favorite pipe. Just a wonderful piece of work. In it, I'm enjoying some University Flake, which is really weird because I've gone through half this tin and I've enjoyed it for the most part. But this is really the first time that I've really been impressed with this. Just been a fantastic smoke tonight. One of those smokes that you just feel real blessed with having to have that opportunity. Makes you know the hobby's worth it. I am enjoying University Flake with, I can't say a wee dram because after I poured it, it was a lot more than just a wee dram, but of Speyburn, a nice single malt Speyside whiskey or Scotch. I enjoy that. It's really good stuff. So, I've been expanding my library of pipe smokers that I've been watching. And NWPiper put out a video, which many of you have likely seen. For his 100 sub-gaw, which congratulations NW. That's cool stuff. And just a really cool gaw entry, which he doesn't even need to do a gaw with this. This is just something that's a good thing to have in terms of just thinking about it. I'm losing my light here. But it's he entitled it A Call to Care. And I've watched quite a few really good videos, just letting people know that they can reach out to them, and all sorts of stuff, and it's really, it is proper. It is good to support one another, and I kind of wanted to piggyback a little bit off of what NWPiper was saying. He referenced Galatians 6, and he was referencing the passage where it says, "Bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ." And it gets bigger than that, because, and not that NW was minimizing this at all, but being there for individuals means, lessening yourself in your own esteem a lot of times, which, especially, at least as I've seen it as I've gotten older, it seems to be an increasingly rare thing in today's society. We've got this me society going on, and that never ends well for civilizations. Because, in all honesty, the me is not that important. You know, my parents raised me with a steady stream of, you know, you're important, but you're not that important, if you know what I mean. Life has an intrinsic value. But your life is not the most important. Now, being a Christian myself, that answer comes unequivocally to being Christ's life is the most important. But he does give us blessings in fellowship with other, not even just Christians, with other people. He does counsel us to love our enemies, and because we don't know if our enemies are his. So we are to counsel to be there. And that's I think that, if I'm not misinterpreting NWPiper's messages, that's the whole point. Be there for individuals. And lessen yourselves, because in that passage in Galatians, it actually, chapter 6 begins, "Brethren, if a man is overtaken in any trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one in a spirit of gentleness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. For if anyone thinks himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceives himself." If anyone catches anyone in a trespass, sin, if you want to use that word, or any type of error, even if it's not sin, you approach them in a spirit of meekness, gentleness, because if you yourself were in that individual's shoes, you'd be doing the exact same thing that this individual is doing. And when we consider someone else's sins, we should be also going at it with the understanding of, we all have our peccadillos. We all have fallen short of the glory of God, and we're period. And so we're counseled, be there, right here in this passage. Bear one another's burdens. Lift them up. The book of Hebrews talks about strengthening the weak knees, and you've been given an opportunity for fellowship. It's really important. It points us to Him. And it just gets us focused on just being better. But we lift each other up. And so when we have a call to care, we can sit there and say, reach out. Absolutely. Find some places talk about having an accountability friend, someone who can hold you accountable. And we all need to be held accountable for our actions, to help lift us up when we're low, to help lift us up when we're wrong. Because let's face it, brethren, more times than not, we're either low or we're wrong, and we need somebody to hold our feet to the fire, correct us. It's a good thing. Correction is not a bad thing. Being wrong, as long as you're humble and understanding of the situation, is a good thing to return back to what is right. when you're low, not that that's being wrong, but when you're low, turn to an accountability partner. Reach out to somebody. Discuss it with them. It's not a confessional type thing or whatnot, but it just is a good thing because it helps restore you. It's good for the soul to to unload. So there's a passage in 1 Samuel. It's chapter 10, verse 7. This is the Lord talking to Samuel before he goes and anoints Saul as king. He says, "Let it be, when these signs come to you, that you do as the occasion demands, for God is with you." Some other translations will say, "Do as occasion shall serve." And, the occasion was obviously to anoint the king. But we can take this as an application for ourselves as well. We do as occasion shall serve. And so when we talk about a call to care, if occasion serves that someone reaches out to you, you do as occasion shall serve. You don't reject them. You receive them in a spirit of meekness, because they're taking the time to come to you, whether it's because of a wrong or they're feeling low or whatever reason. You approach them with a spirit of meekness because their time is exactly as important as your own time. It's been given to you both to fellowship and share. And I think that that's really an important thing to consider when we consider a call to care. We do as occasion shall serve. So, anyway, so that's my thoughts on the matter. Congratulations again, NWPiper, brother. Keep it going. I've been enjoying your videos. Look forward to watching more. Everybody else, thanks for watching, and bless you all. And with that said, grace and peace to you.